ads are not really helping people because जीजा जी के साइड वाले कनाडा के हैं और एक्सेंट में इंग्लिश बोलते तो इनको इंग्लिश सीखना है. That's not good enough reason, trust me. It's a lot more hard work. Okay, this kind of reason cannot motivate you enough to go that far. You will join a class for a month or two, sit around a table, have some discussion, and leave that class after a month or two when the novelty wears out, you know. But if you want to continue, if you want to learn English the right way, you have to grind it for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, depending on where you're starting. I'm talking about everybody who has. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about people in general, you know, that,
Good evening, sir.
depending on when they start. Hello, Guria. No, you thought so. Well, why were you looking at him and asking me this question? Who are you talking about? Why didn't you understand this statement in general then? You did think that I was talking about him. And now you're not even accepting it. I know. I was talking about this ad, you know. Did you listen to that ad? Okay. Why would he be annoyed? What have you done to him to annoy him? Did you say something silly to him? Okay, then you return that conversation in the group. Come on, that can't be a reason for him to be annoyed with you. Didn't say anything there. What sorry? You didn't even say anything. What are you being sorry for? और some message, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मानने में क्या जाता है? What? मानने में. Okay, but I would like to know from you. Acha, have you ever sat on a helicopter? Do you have a plan that you are going to sit on? Okay, fine. भाई साहब, English तो अच्छी बात है, लेकिन थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए और ज़्यादा सुनिए, okay? Because slowly and slowly things will change. Look at this question. I would like to know from you, Pawan. I would like to know from you. एकदम exactly हिंदी. तुमसे जानना चाहता हूँ. अरे पूछना, I want to ask you. I would like to ask you if you have ever sat on a helicopter. This is how it should be in English. But I know lack of exposure. Keep practicing. Okay. Look, after this long, you have improved this much, and you're still speaking Hindi into English. Okay. I would like to know from you.
I think he is being little formal.
I didn't get your point.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sir,
You're
it
just
could
2
be
years is more
like
than enough. He's an idiot, you know. Babhuti.
sir.
Babhuti Sharma. Babhuti. Babhuti. Babhuti.
Hello.
Hello, Mukarram.
Yeah, I was asking. It could be like I'm wondering. Have you ever been sat on a helicopter? Is it?
Yes,
Mm.
exactly. Exactly, Mukarram. That's what I was expecting. It doesn't. They have no similarities. So where are the rest of the people after the singing class? I was expecting everybody to be here and rejoice.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sure. Feel free.
Um, the day before yesterday was very amazing class. I really enjoyed it, sir.
It was
And I have conquered my fear.
of singing publicly.
Yes. Yeah.
Great job. Super. Well done then. And Sabaji, where is she? Did her husband find out? Did he say you're not going to the class anymore?
Did you upload the video on
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, that side, that side. No, 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 that side. There, there, there. I know you're very much in demand. Go there. There, next to Abhishek, next to the new guy. Okay. Hmm. Should I turn the camera at you? Okay. Now, what's it like? My favorite things. Read about Matt Hennick and look at the pictures of some of his favorite things. This guy is Matt Hennick. He's a photographer. Okay. This guy, okay, I have to share my screen as well. There was, yes. Everybody has written the text? You have sent it in the group. Everybody else? Listen, guys, I know Saturday was a different kind of day, so I am postponing it for tomorrow. If you have forgotten, you have another 24 hours. Please write a biography of Prince William using the information that you have on the page. Now, my favorite things. This guy in the blue sweatshirt, what do you call
Sweatshirt,
it?
yeah.
High neck, yeah.
Sir,
Jump.
please share that in the screen,
Very,
in the group.
You want me to send the page?
Yes, sir. Then I completed the homework, yesterday
Oh,
homework.
the homework page. Got it, got it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Homework page. Yes.
Because I
Two
have no
phrasal
any
verbs in one video, guys. Okay, just two phrasal verbs in one video. And phrasal verbs give us so much of liberty when we are expressing ourselves. Phrasal verbs are great use in spoken English in particular. And I am choosing only important ones. There are thousands of phrasal verbs that the native speakers use, but they are not all useful for us. Okay, but I'm choosing the most common ones that you must know. That's why the thumbnail says phrasal verbs you can't afford not to know. You must know them. All right. So one video, two phrasal verbs, so many example sentences. Guys like you will benefit the most. So don't ignore the videos. I'm never going to run a class. I'm never going to run a class for phrasal verbs. Remember. Okay. It will only be through the videos that I'll teach phrasal verbs. So don't wait for me to start a class for phrasal verbs. Just watch the videos. Now, so we were talking about our favorite city, favorite film, favorite sport, favorite song, favorite meal, favorite building, and people did speak. Some people didn't, I think.
Yeah, some people didn't,
So,
sir.
so should
Most
I
of the
put you
people
guys
were
in the
online.
breakout room maybe for a couple of minutes where, you know, I think I should put
Yeah,
you guys in the breakout room for 5 minutes where you guys can just have a little fun talk conversation,
yes, it
warm up
sounds
for
like
the
a fun.
class. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I am going to open the class breakout rooms for you guys. Go ahead and talk to each other. Have a good time, guys. Okay. Go ahead. Start your practice. Start. You three here? Okay. Okay. Fine. Come here. Okay. Come on, people, join the breakout rooms. We are waiting for you. Guria, Apurva, please join. Your friends are waiting. Apurva, Guria, please join the breakout rooms. What are you guys doing? Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm. My
Join the
internet
breakout room.
connection is not so. Okay, okay, sir.
Mhm. Guria, you too. Hello, Sabaji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. We are talking about our favorite things. I'm putting you in a room with Apurva, okay? So favorite film, favorite song, and all these stuff. Talk to her, okay?
Okay, sir.
Please join the breakout room. Guria, you too. All right, everybody. Thank you. All right. I think you guys have warmed up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I know you guys have warmed up. It was only for warm up, okay? Don't worry. And I know even if I give 90 minutes to you guys, you will not finish. No problems. Now, next time we will try to speak first. You know, my favorite things you were talking about. Nihari.
Things.
Nihari. Oh my goodness. My favorite things. Of course. Yeah, I know. Yeah, of course it is. As long as it is made with mutton. Read about Matt Hennick and
Said
look at the
today my
pictures.
internet connectivity is very slow.
Mhm.
So you are not. Today my internet connectivity is very slow. So your voice is not clearly audible to me.
Okay, how about the rest of you guys? How do you hear
Yeah,
me?
yes, sir.
Don't worry,
Yes.
Apurva. It will improve with time. It will improve
I
when your
think
signal.
It's good, sir.
change your place.
Hmm.
Go somewhere else in the room.
Apurva, relocate yourself somewhere closer to the Wi-Fi router.
Yes,
Windows.
sir. I use Wi-Fi, and today my Wi-Fi is not working very well. So
Oh, I
that's the
Okay.
see.
problem.
Okay, got the point. Got the point.
I think you should switch in a mobile network.
Okay, look at the picture.
I tried, but it also doesn't work.
All right. Okay, do not create separate classrooms inside one classroom, everyone. Now, it's a big challenge for me. Okay, guys, take a look at these pictures. These pictures are some of his favorite things. What are they? Look at picture A. It's a statue, but do you know what this statue is called?
Oh,
B. B.
its favorite
Some
hero
award, right?
with Oscar.
Oscar? Oscar is not there. This is not Oscar. Is it Oscar? Oscar is like this. Oscar. Okay. Now look at C. What do we have here?
A film.
Sausages.
Food. Yeah,
Yes.
food.
Yeah.
Yes, sausages.
Sausage
Meat.
with mashed
Sausage
potato.
meat.
Sausages with mashed
Mashed
potato.
potatoes.
Can you see the chokha? Mashed potato. Okay.
And what is it
D.
on the top of that? Some
This
kind of
is
herbs.
rosemary. Rosemary. This is
Coriander,
a herb called
Oh,
coriander
rosemary.
leaf.
we raise rosemary.
This is
Okay.
rosemary, guys. Okay. And this is the Americans. Is it a movie?
Yeah, it is.
All is fair in love and Cold War.
Cold War.
All is
Oh,
fair in
man.
love and Cold War. The
What is
Americans.
Cold War or what is Cold War?
But do you think do you agree with this statement? All is fair in love and war?
All is fair in
No,
love with war.
not fair.
Yes, sir.
All is
Not.
not fair. No.
Not
Stay
very
away
sure.
from certain. Whether you love somebody or you are fighting a war, stay away from being unethical. E.
A football
It's a
team.
team. Which
Yeah.
or
I think
rugby
Bayern
team?
Munich. No, football team.
Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe you're right. F. Cormac McCarthy, The Border Trilogy.
It's a
Okay.
book.
It's a book, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps it is his favorite book. And G.
Let's see, the singer,
A
an
musician
artist.
playing the piano, right?
Yeah,
Do you
an
know who this
artist.
woman is?
Mm,
You know
No
who this
idea, sir.
artist is? I
no.
don't either. Okay. Now, my favorite things. Read about Matt Hennick and look at the pictures of some of his favorite things. Read. Photographer Matt Hennick. Matt Hennick is a German photographer who has photographed musicians in the rock and classical world. So basically, he photographed musicians.
Musician.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. In the rock and classical world, not in the pop world. Rock world and classical world means those musicians who play rock music and classical music.
Classic
He
music.
has photographed them. He now specializes in art photography. Well, I don't know what art photography is, but anyways, these are some of his favorite things. Listen to an interview with Matt and pick the adjectives he uses to describe his favorite things. Look at the adjectives. You are familiar with them all. Talented, spicy, shocking, amazing, fantastic, salty, exciting, cool, delicious, reliable, unique, brilliant, funny, sad, fascinating. So now you're going to listen to an interview with Matt Hennick. You have to take the adjectives he uses to describe his favorite things. All right? So let's see how many adjectives he does not use from this box. Let's find out. 7.1. Ready?
(7.1) My favorite things.
Hello, and welcome to My Favorite Things. Today I'm talking to the German photographer, Matt Hennick. Welcome, Matt.
Hi.
So let's start with your favorite actor. You've chosen Daniel Day-Lewis. Why do you like him so much?
He's such a brilliant actor. I just love him in all his films. He's so talented, but he only does what he wants to do and believes in, which I think is great.
Yes, he certainly deserves his 3 Oscars. And what about the world of sport?
Well, I'm a football fan, and Bayern Munich is my team. I'm crazy about them. I always find them exciting to watch. And for me, They're simply the best, even when they aren't.
Ah, you're a real fan. Now, your choice in music is interesting.
Yes, Bach. I think his music is very special, unique, in fact, and it's never ever boring. And of course, my favorite musician is my partner, the pianist Hélène Grimaud. She's the coolest. You're always in the best hands when she's playing for you.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, now to food.
Well, I really like simple country food. And I'm German, so my favorite meal is probably Nuremberg sausages and sauerkraut.
Nuremberg sausages. I've never heard of those. What are they like?
They're quite small, a little bit spicy, and so delicious.
I must try them. And your favorite book?
I'm a great fan of the American writer Cormac McCarthy, and I've chosen his Border trilogy.
Ah, I've never read his writing. What's it like?
It's amazing. It's almost like poetry.
Oh,
His books are sad in some ways, but always full of hope.
well, I'll put him on my reading list. So, finally, your favorite TV program?
Oh, I thought The Americans was fantastic. It's a series about Russian spies living in America in the 1980s. It's quite shocking sometimes, but it can also be very funny.
So which adjectives didn't he use, or did he use? Which one would you like to answer? Use the word brilliant. Do you remember what he described with the word brilliant? What did he say? So you could say the sentence. Oh, you don't remember the name, I guess. Just like I don't. Okay. All right, no problem. These are unfamiliar names. Okay, we are from India, and these people, I don't know how many small town people have heard these names, right? Okay, next. Did you hear the word talented? Who did he describe with the word talented? The actor, his favorite actor. Okay, and spicy. Right.
Spicy
About the
food.
food,
Mm.
spicy food.
Yeah, his favorite food is very spicy.
Spicy.
Okay,
Spicy.
shocking. Did you use the word shocking? What
Yeah.
did he describe with the word shocking?
Yes.
What's
Regarding the
shocking?
book.
The book.
The program, the TV program, The Americans. What was the shocking
Yes, sir.
part about it? You didn't convince me. I didn't understand what you meant. Did you understand what you said? Can you explain it one more time? I want to know, what did he describe with the word shocking? What was shocking? The show was shocking. The show was shocking. The American show was shocking. Or the content was shocking. Okay. Amazing. Did he use the word amazing? I think he did.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
What did he describe with the word amazing?
Amazing team by Munich.
Yeah, his football team. His football team.
Head
They are
football team.
amazing. Yeah. Fantastic.
I love watching them.
Did he use the word fantastic, guys?
Yeah, he
Did
did.
he use it?
Yes,
Fantastic.
sir. He did.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Okay.
American
What did he
series
describe with the
is
word fantastic?
fantastic. Yeah, the
The
American
Americans, the
series.
TV series, The Americans. That was
American
fantastic.
series.
Salty. Did he use the word salty?
What's that?
When did he use the word
Talented.
salty?
Salty. Food. I didn't do.
I don't remember hearing the word salty.
Yeah.
Okay. Exciting.
Exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah, very
Yes, sir, he
exciting
Okay.
did.
when
In
where he
what
watched his
context? What did
favorite
he describe with the
film.
word exciting? You
Whenever
don't
he
remember.
watching
Okay.
his favorite football team, sir, he was very exciting.
When he watched his favorite what?
Ball team matches.
Football match.
Yeah,
Okay. Watching his favorite team is exciting. That's what he meant. Watching his favorite team is exciting.
exciting.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Whether he play well or not.
Hmm.
No, I didn't hear.
Who is this girl in G? She is his partner.
Uh,
He described her
she's
as
his
cool. Yeah.
cool, oh,
Okay. Delicious.
delicious
Yeah.
country food.
Okay. Yeah. It's delicious. Reliable.
Very nice,
Unique.
unique with this unique talented. Perhaps
Brilliant. We have already talked about. Funny. What was funny?
what
The
was
book,
funny?
sir. Some
So, oh, really? Oh, who?
The
Okay.
border
Sad. The border trilogy.
the
the border
yeah.
trilogy.
It's kind of sad and fascinating.
No.
Okay, never mind. We have already done exercise 3. Can you remember which adjectives go with which things? Listen again and check. Let's listen again and check, guys.
7.1 My favorite things.
Hello, and welcome to My Favorite Things. Today I'm talking to the German photographer, Matt Henneck. Welcome, Matt.
Hi.
So let's start with your favorite actor. You've chosen Daniel Day-Lewis. Why do you like him so much?
He's such a brilliant actor. I just love him in all his films. He's so talented, but he only does what he wants to do and believes in, which I think is great.
Yes, he certainly deserves his 3 Oscars. And what about the world of sport?
Well, I'm a football fan, and Bayern Munich is my team. I'm crazy about them. I always find them exciting to watch. And for me,
Yeah.
they're simply the best, even when they aren't.
Ah, you're a real fan. Now, your choice in music is interesting.
Yes, Bach. I think his music is very special, unique, in fact, and it's never ever boring. And of course, my favorite musician is my partner, the pianist Hélène Grimaud. She's the coolest. You're always in the best hands when she's playing for you.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, now to food.
Well, I really like simple country food. And I'm German, so my favorite meal is probably Nuremberg sausages and sauerkraut.
Nuremberg sausages. I've never heard of those. What are they like?
They're quite small, a little bit spicy, and so delicious.
I must try them. And your favorite book?
I'm a great fan of the American writer Cormac McCarthy, and I've chosen his Border trilogy.
Ah, I've never read his writing. What's it like?
It's amazing. It's almost like poetry.
Oh,
His books are sad in some ways, but always full of hope.
well, I'll put him on my reading list. So, finally, your favorite TV program?
Oh, I thought The Americans was fantastic. It's a series about Russian spies living in America in the 1980s. It's quite shocking sometimes, but it can also be very funny.
Okay, so the TV series The Americans is about Russian spies living in America in the 1980s. The content is
Sir,
quite shocking, but at the same time, funny. Okay, yes, Mukarram.
did he use thought before he was describing his favorite movie series.
Okay, don't
I
worry.
thought,
We are gonna go to the audio script. We are gonna listen
yep,
to it, read line by line, everybody, and understand everything that he said there. Okay, there are a lot of proper nouns he uses. He used a lot of proper nouns, guys. Did you notice that?
yeah.
Yeah, food name, name of the play, the team, name of the actor. A lot of proper nouns he used, right? Okay, so 7.1, everyone. This is here. Okay. So 7.1.
7.1. My favorite things.
Hello, and welcome to My Favorite Things. Today I'm talking to the German photographer Matt Henneck. Welcome, Matt.
Hi.
German photographer. Welcome, Matt. Yes.
Customer, need some extra cash? Away.
I'm so trustworthy. Unknown people, strangers call me to offer me cash. And look at you guys. When I ask you to help me, you guys, you start making excuses. Huh? You donate. I'm here. Charity case for you. Start doing charity, sir. Start. Huh? You come in my dream, sir. I have to do something. Nice. Yeah, got it. End it right there. I don't want you to continue with it. It might go in the wrong direction. Let's carry on, guys. That guy has lost it. Okay.
So let's start with your favourite actor.
Let's start with your favorite actor.
You've chosen
chosen.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Why do you like him so much?
So his favorite actor is Daniel Day-Lewis, and she's asking why. Why do you like him so much?
He's such a brilliant actor. I just love him in all his films.
So guys, when you talk about your favorite things, you do mention the names, but you don't try to use adjectives to describe them in a positive way, right? He's such a brilliant actor. I just love him.
He's so talented, but he only does what he wants to do. And
Amir Khan. He only does what he
He wants to do.
adjectives. Okay, adjective is correctly pronounced adjectives.
Adjectives.
Oh, okay. You guys were speaking about your favorite things in the warm-up round. You guys were talking about your favorite things, weren't you? Did you use adjectives to describe what you were talking about? If you did, nice. And if you didn't, yeah, it's a good idea. When you're talking about your favorite things, don't you want to use some good adjectives for those things? Suppose you're talking about your favorite film, and people say, my favorite film is XYZ, but you don't use any positive adjectives to talk about that film. That film is a cool movie, or that film is a very nice movie, something, it's a brilliant movie by XYZ, perhaps because we are not informed about all that thing. We just know that I like that film, that's it. Okay, so I'm just asking you to learn to speak about your favorite things in a better way by using some adjectives, good and bad adjectives. Okay. So his favorite actor is somebody. He's a brilliant actor, and he loves him in all his films. And he also says that he's so talented, he just does the films he wants to do. He chooses his films. He's a very choosy actor. That's why I mentioned Amir Khan. Amir Khan doesn't do many films. A lot of directors, producers want Amir Khan in their movies because they know he is kind of guarantee for the movie to do well, right? Most of his films are big success on the box office. Okay, now, next. He's so talented, but he only does what he wants to do and he believes in. He only does what he wants to do and he only does what he believes in. He only does what he believes in.
Believes in.
Sometimes what
Believes in.
happens that
Believe
we do, actors do films which they do not have conviction for.
Yeah.
So he does only movies that he believes in. He's a choosy actor. Do
believes
you
in.
understand this line? He does the movies that he believes in. What does that mean? It means the theme of the movie, the
Believes in.
subject matter of the film, those
Yeah,
things.
the
If he
story
feels
matter.
enough for those things, then he says yes. Amir Khan said
Yes, sir.
later in his life in an interview that he has regrets in some way for doing films like there were some films he did where he was a college going student and he sang songs like Ladki Hai Ki Chhadi Hai, Khambe Jaisi Khadi Hai. And he said that he was young and, he doesn't want to do all those things again. You see, most of his recent films are films with messages, social messages. Dhoom 3, I think you guys should understand that Dhoom is a big, it has a certain kind of, you are giving thumbs up for
That's a
trolling
kind of
me.
fan base, sir.
When did he do Dhoom 3, by the way? Now I
In
have to settle it.
2013.
Dhoom 3, when was that?
Yes, in
2013,
2013.
10 years ago.
In the
10
year of
years ago.
2013, sir.
In the
Yes,
year
sir.
of 2013, 10 years ago. In last
Yes, sir.
10 years, he has done films with social messages. At least he's an actor. So that tells you how
In that
choosy
movie,
he is.
sir,
He is not getting enough
in
projects
that
or what?
movie, the
Chooses his films. Yes,
in that movie, the
Purva.
acting was so awesome. In that movie, the acting of Amir Khan was so awesome.
You're talking about Dhoom.
Yeah, especially the
Dhoom
character
3.
Summer.
Dhoom 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, especially the
Yeah.
character of Summer, sir. His
Yeah, he
twins
was in
brother.
double
Yes,
role.
sir.
Yeah.
Twins brother role. And the song was Bande
Yes.
Hain Hum Uske Hum Pe Kiska Jod Hai. That song was a very nice song.
Okay. So somebody is here, an Amir Khan fan, huh? Apurva?
No, he's
No.
Huh, you
Yes,
just
sir.
understood that.
I
Uh,
I I am not a fan, but the acting was very awesome on that movie. Her acting skill was very good.
Okay, just want to tell you that in English, there are some adjectives which are strong adjectives, and we try not to use the word very with them, like awesome, brilliant, fantastic. These are strong adjectives. And we don't use very
Okay,
with
sir.
these adjectives. They mean very, very, very
Okay.
good. Okay. So
Okay.
try to
Okay,
avoid
sir.
the very talented is fine, but you can't say very brilliant. All right.
Okay.
Yes. Like you don't say
Yes,
very
sir.
delicious. You say delicious. Okay. Delicious means very
Okay,
tasty.
sir.
Okay. He only does what he wants to do and what he believes in, which I think is great, that he doesn't do films only for money. Do you have any other actors in your mind who is so choosy and does films not just for money? Okay. Any Indian actor?
Indian actor,
Indian people are
non-Indian
hungry for
actor.
money. No, I'm talking about any Indian actors that do films only when they believe in them, not for money. Ritik
I
Roshan,
kind of heard about
yeah,
Sushant Khatri.
he's also very choosy.
Sushant Singh Rajput, sir.
He's gone.
Yeah, I heard about him. His ex
Yeah.
were talking in a show called Big Boss. Yeah, I saw the clip. He was very choosy about his fame. He's got lots of work, but he didn't take the all. He was waiting for his perfect timing like that.
Okay. You are not allowed from tomorrow in the class. You are not allowed from tomorrow in the class. You are banned from the class. So today I'll tolerate you. I don't want to see you tomorrow. Okay, let's carry on, people.
Believes in, which I think is great.
Yes, he certainly deserves his 3 Oscars.
He certainly deserves his 3 Oscars. He deserves his 3 Oscars.
And what about the world of sport?
So when she said he certainly deserves his 3 Oscars, what she means to say is he's definitely good enough that he should have 3 Oscars. They were not by chance. They were not because of any connections that he got the Oscars. He deserves them. You deserve to be banned from the class, you know? Yeah. Right. Yes, exactly. He certainly deserves his 3 Oscars. And what about the world of sport?
Well, I'm a football fan, and Bayern Munich is my team. I'm crazy about them.
Crazy about them.
I always find them exciting to watch.
I always find them exciting to watch. Watching Bayern Munich play is exciting. That's what he meant, right? I
Exciting.
always find them exciting to watch. So if you want to give me a compliment, you can use this pattern and give me a compliment. I always find you interesting to listen to. I don't know, it is not true, but anyways, some of the people here are trollers, you know. People troll online, they troll me in the physical class. So I need to be strict a little bit, you know. So I banned this guy from tomorrow. Yeah. No, exciting to argue with. Yeah, 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 yeah. I find this movie boring to watch. I find this movie boring to watch. Okay, this movie is boring to watch. This movie is boring to watch. I find this movie boring to watch. Okay. I always find them exciting to watch. And for me,
they're simply the best, even when they aren't.
even when they aren't. Okay, what does that mean? The sentence, can you continue the sentence? Even with, not you. Even when they aren't what? Even when they aren't what?
Even they didn't play well.
Okay, very nice. You guys, please understand. They are simply the best. They are simply even when they aren't the best. What does that mean? It doesn't matter. Sometimes your favorite team loses as well, okay? But you keep supporting, oh, they're the best team. So what? India lost the final. Yeah? India are the best team, right? Yeah, like that. So even when they aren't, like in the final, they were not the best team. That's why they lost clearly. Any team? That was heartbreaking. What about Pakistan winning the? You would have been okay with that? Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, get your point. I get your point. Okay. You didn't want that gap to be so big. Okay. Because India are number 2 with 2 World Cups. and West Indies. West Indies. They have two. Yeah, Australia, India and West Indies are joint number 2. We will get the compensation, the T20 World Cup, don't worry. I just tell you, Shami and Bumrah should be back in the team for the T20. Yeah. Hardik Pandya should play the T20 World Cup. Rohit Sharma should play the T20 World Cup. Virat Kohli should be given some rest, It's okay. In the World Cup, he should be given some rest. Instead of okay. Not interested in cricket. Oh, yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
But sir, I love to watch cricket.
So you are being disrespectful. Okay, all right. So that's why she says, oh, you are a real fan. You are a real fan, even when they aren't the best, because a real fan supports their team, even when the team is not doing well, right? Okay. The worst team is the Pakistani team. The moment they lose, their supporters disown them in a way completely. Pakistani people.
Not only supporters, sir. They're ex-cricketer also.
Yeah, they all start saying all sorts of things. I heard that one of the players from Pakistan said that Indian bowlers are using some chip inside the ball. Can you believe it? This is the height of, retardedness. He's definitely retarded to make that statement. If somebody who's just a fan is saying this, makes sense. But somebody who has played the game, they know how things work, and still making that kind of silly, irresponsible comment, that shows how little respect they have for themselves. England made that claim. Okay. England made that claim that India chose a pitch, and the last moment India chose a different pitch. Okay, not the pitch that was planned to be used. Okay, England are always a sore loser, especially with India. They always, don't you remember how this guy Flintoff, tried to insult Indians by taking off his shirt? You are not playing football, it's cricket, gentleman's game. Why did you react that way? Dada gave him, tit for tat. Yeah. That was the game for him. He should not have come in cricket. Okay, you are a real fan. Now, your choice in music is interesting.
Yes.
Your choice in English music is interesting.
Interesting.
Yes.
You're a real fan. Now, your choice in music is interesting.
Yes, Bach. I think his music is very special, unique, in fact.
Do you have any favorite musician or something? Maybe you guys will say A. Rahman, okay? It's just in some places, guys, if you don't know anything, just say A. Rahman, okay? You will definitely get some respect that, okay, you have some music taste as well. Because how many Biharis do you think actually talk about music? They talk about songs, not about music. They have favorite songs, but not favorite music. Okay. R.D. Burman. Okay, you can mention his name as well. Yeah. Back.
And
his
it's
music
never
is very
ever
special.
boring.
Unique, in fact.
And
it never ever boring. Okay, so just never is enough. Never ever is more emphatic. Never ever boring. It's never ever boring. I'm never ever gonna talk to you. Children say these things, huh? Never ever boring.
Of course, my favorite musician is my partner, the pianist Hélène Grimaud. She's the coolest. You're always in the best hands when she's playing for you.
You're always in the best hands when she's playing for you. So this is a nice phrase, in the best hands. You guys are in the best hands when you are at STC. Okay,
Yeah.
understand? All right, so you are in the best hands when she's playing for you. So he thinks that she's the best pianist, right? Yeah, okay. I hope you understood. Okay. Sometimes we use safe hands for teachers as well. Okay, you guys are in safe hands when you are learning English here. But again, we use the word safe when we are talking about small kids, you know. But for you guys, I will not say safe. I'll say you are in the best hands when you're learning English at STC. Okay. Think about it this way. You know, a potter, okay? The clay doesn't decide anything. The hands decide, right? How skilled those hands are. So think of it that from there, you know, that students or, you know, as music lovers, you are in the best hands with somebody. It means they are the best. Okay. When she's playing for you. That's lovely. Okay. Now to food. Why to food? Why not now food? Why now to food? Think of movement. Think of movement from this to this to this, and now to food. Is that clear? When we talk about movement, we use the word to now for the destination. So now the destination is food. Now to food. Okay? Clear? Some people still haven't understood. My online students, please understand. We can say now food, which makes sense, better sense for Hindi speakers. But we are using now to food. Why? They started the conversation with one topic. Then they moved on to another topic. Then they moved on to some other topic. And now they are to the topic of food. So now to food. Now to the topic of food. Okay. Well.
Oh, that's
Maybe
lovely.
now to
Oh,
Come again. Come again.
maybe sir, maybe now to dress.
No, you didn't understand,
Sir,
Sabaji.
sir,
You
there,
didn't understand.
sir, there too is, sir, there is too is used for continuity. After that, मतलब ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि वो continuity में use हो रहा है, इस वजह से वहां पे to लगाया गया है.
Yes, sir.
No. Listen, Sabaji,
No, नहीं sir.
you said to rest. You said to rest, R-E-S-T, right? Sabaji, did you use the word rest, R-E-S-T?
No, sir. Dress.
Dress, to dress. Okay. So let me say it one more time to you guys. They are discussing various topics.
Yes, sir.
Starting with favorite
Film star.
actor.
Actor.
So, okay, tell me, if I talk about movement, first I'm from home, I'm going to Rajgir. From Rajgir to Nevada. From Nevada to Gaya. Do you understand this movement? To is used before destination. So from this topic to this topic, from this topic to this topic, and now to food, this topic, the
Yes.
topic of food. Okay, so it's about movement, not
Okay.
about continuity, Apurva. It's
Okay.
about movement.
Okay.
Two word is used
Okay, sir.
to before the destination. That's why we say, Apurva, let's move to this place. Move to, go to, swim to. So here we are talking about movement. Okay, you go to a place.
Okay, sir.
But you don't go to holiday. You go on a holiday. You go on holiday, but you go to a place. To is used before destination. So now we are talking about the topic of food. So now to food. From, okay, what is the topic they are discussing before that? Music, right? So from music to food.
Food.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now
Thank you.
to food. Well, you're welcome.
okay, now to food.
Well, I really like simple country food. And I'm German, so my favorite meal is probably Nuremberg sausages and sauerkraut.
Okay, now these two things, do we need to know them? We don't need to, right? There are millions of recipes across the world, guys, in different countries. If you add them up, it will be a huge number, right? How many dishes will you know about? We are here to learn English, so we can totally ignore if we are not interested in Germany and German culture and German food. And if anybody has a particular interest in German food, German culture, they can definitely Google Nuremberg sausages, how they are made, the recipe, and sauerkraut, whatever it is, the German pronunciation must be different. So this is what he likes because he's from Germany. Now, if an Indian guy was being interviewed, he would mention some Indian dishes, of course, right?
Nuremberg sausages. I've never heard of those.
Even the interviewer has never heard of those, okay? So it's okay, totally understand that.
What are they like?
They're quite small.
What are they like? I've never heard of those. I've never heard of Nuremberg sausages. What are they like? They're quite small, a little bit spicy, and so delicious.
A little bit spicy and so delicious.
I must try them. And your favorite book?
I'm a great fan of the American writer Cormac.
I must try them is clear. The context is clear. In which context she said, I must try them? Because somebody is telling her how good that food is. So she says, okay, I must try them. In Hindi, what would you say? If you were a Hindi speaker there, what would you say? हम भी खाएंगे किसी दिन, खा के देखेंगे किसी दिन. I must. All right.
I must. हाँ, मैं खा के देखूंगा.
I don't think, Apurva, we need that tone, do we? Apurva, think about the context and the intonation you used. Your rhythm should be different. I must try them.
देखेंगे.
खा के देखेंगे
हाँ,
कभी.
देखेंगे खा के.
I must try them, okay? So, must, understand why must was used here. Did anybody put a gun to her head to try? I must try them, Yeah, she wants to, right? Yeah.
I must try them.
What was that laughter about?
Sir, today you look like a Mickey Mouse.
Next chakkar wali.
Huh?
But I heard a laughter.
Okay.
Was it Sabaji?
Yeah, she's.
What did you laugh about, Sabha?
सर सर पे गन रख के कोई ट्राई करता है क्या? जान चली जाती है.
What?
I must try.
सर सिर पे बंदूक रख के कौन पूछता है? तो जान चला जाएगा.
Oh, okay. Got the point. Yes. Yeah. Actually, I'm preparing you for the lesson that is coming to your way. All right. I'm preparing you for that by saying this. I must try them. Okay. She felt excited when she heard the description. She said, okay, I must try them then. So there was no pressure on her to try that Nuremberg sausages. Okay. She decided, okay, I must try them someday. So that's why he said that no, there is no gun to her head. Okay. She's saying she wants to try. Sometimes you do something because other people ask you to. Okay. And your favorite book?
McCarthy, and I've chosen his Border trilogy.
I'm a great fan of the American writer. I'm a great fan of the American writer Cormac McCarthy, and I've chosen his Border trilogy.
I've never read his writing. What's it like?
It's amazing.
I've never read his writing. I have never read his writing. She has never read any books by Cormac McCarthy. So she asked, what is it like? Then he describes.
Amazing. It's almost like poetry.
Oh.
It's amazing. It's almost like poetry. He doesn't write poetry, but it's almost like poetry. Very smooth, right? Almost like poetry.
His books are sad in some ways, but always full of hope.
Sad, but full of hope. Situation is bad. You'll feel sad, but yes. Okay.
Well, I'll put him on my reading list.
I'll put him on my reading list. Do you have a reading list? We don't have time from watching reels. Reading list.
So, finally, your favourite TV programme.
I remember when I was younger, if somebody wanted to do something bad like smoke or chew tobacco or drink, then people stopped them from doing that, that it's not good. Now, in consumerism, capitalist society that we live in, whatever you want to do, good or bad for you, they will say, there are so many options. You want to waste your time? Here you are, shorts, reels. What do you get from watching them? Regret, right? And after some time, addiction. That's what you get, right? And if you continue this with your regret, then one day you get addicted. Now, even if you want to stop, you can't. Very good. I'm on Instagram, but I don't use it. I have logged out of my Facebook.
And what about your family?
And I don't know how to sign in again. I tried but couldn't. So I said it's good in a way.
Really?
I know. Let me show you. There. Okay. Forgotten password?
Yeah.
Do what?
I think you should stop the recording here, sir.
They won't. Okay, let's say send code via SMS. Okay. Yeah. Come on, I have to do so much more later. I tried all these steps, okay? But I got nothing. No message. Now, it's good.
Then
It's
change
good in a
leave
way
it.
that I'm not using it because it's just a waste of time.
So just leave it for 30 days.
Yeah, you're right. And I won't miss it. And another thing is, I'm trying to build my community on YouTube, because I think YouTube
Yeah.
is where it should be best, because Facebook is not for language learning. But if my channel, I've got 500 subscribers together today, so that is cool. And I will try to be more active, actively send some more questions in the community. Guys, check the community tab and there will be questions there. Try them, okay? There are explanations for those questions as well. Okay, carrying on. So she put that thing, that name of the writer on the reading list, on her reading list. So finally, your TV program now.
I thought The Americans was fantastic. It's a series about Russian spies living in America in the 1980s. It's quite shocking sometimes, but it can also be very funny.
All right. So Russian spies, they are everywhere, people say, even today. If Russia wants to bring a country down, it will activate its sleeper cell, as they call them, and
Sleeper cell.
they can wreak havoc, They can damage a country really bad. America, India, any country. Okay, fine. Match the questions and answers. Which question means tell me about Cormac McCarthy's books? Okay. Do you like Cormac McCarthy's books? Yes, I do. They are sad in some ways. What are his books like? They are full of
So you are not
hope.
sharing the screen with us.
Okay, I'm not sharing my screen. Did you notice two questions in the interview? What's it like? What are they like? Did you know
Yeah.
those two questions? Nuremberg sausages. She asked, what are they like? Then he
What did
described
they
they are quite small, but very spicy and very delicious. And delicious. Delicious. Okay. Next. And then when he talked about his favorite writer, McCarthy, then she said, I've never read his writing. What's it like? Okay.
What is
So when you do
it
not
like?
know something about something like a writer, like a book, like a recipe or anything, then you can ask the question, read this. What are his books like? What are his books like? It means this person knows nothing. He is saying, tell me about Cormac McCarthy's books. What are his books like? So let's go to 7.1 on page number 148. What's something like? Remember, what's the weather like, guys, at the elementary level? What's the weather like? Now, read these questions. What's your teacher like? A lot of people who do not know English very well, they will think that question means आपके teacher को क्या अच्छा लगता है? No, that's not what it means. What's your teacher like means tell me about your teacher. Describe, huh? Yeah, behavior, looks, all these things, okay? She's very patient. Okay. What's your teacher like? Oh, she's very patient. Listen to this. What are his parents like? Tell me about his parents. They're very kind. What was your holiday like? Means tell me about your holiday. Wonderful. We swam a lot. What were the beaches like? Tell me about the beaches. Okay. Okay. What were the beaches like? Okay, but some were dirty. Okay. So whenever you do not know, first of all, the condition is you do not know about that thing. Then you say, what's it like? You have never met my mother. Then you can say, what's your mother like, sir? If you have met my mother, this question you cannot ask. If you have met my mom, you cannot ask, what's your mother like? You can't. Because when you haven't met my mom, you haven't seen my mom, then you can say, what's she like? Okay. Notice we don't use like in the answer. In the answer, we don't use the word like. This like is a preposition, everyone. This like is a, if you think it is a verb, then what is doing here? And what is are doing here? What is was doing here? What is were doing here? Be is the verb, and this is the preposition. Like is the preposition. What is something like? What is somebody like? Is that clear? Okay. She is patient, not she is like patient. Like in this question is a preposition, not a verb. What's Jim like? Tell me about Jim. He's intelligent and kind and very good looking. So you mention your opinion of that person. You mention your opinion. What's the weather like? So you mention how you perceive the weather. Oh, it's beautiful. It's lovely. Okay. Cloudy sky, cool breeze. Okay, like that. Now, take a look at this. What does Jim like? Now, this like is a verb, right? It's a verb. What does Jim like? He likes motorbikes and playing tennis. So notice the difference. What does is Jim like. So this like is a verb. You see here does, present simple. Jim likes something. He likes something. When we make the question, we use does. What does Jim like? So I'm talking to somebody from another country, and I mentioned that I live in a small town called Biharshari. And of course, that person has no idea. So he says, what's it like?
What is it
What's it
like?
like?
Yeah, what's it like?
What is it like? Right.
What is it like?
And I'll describe, oh, it's a small town with very good business opportunities. You know, if you open a shop here, most probably you'll earn good money. And whatever I think, I'll say, there is no restriction, okay? Suppose I tell them that I'm a teacher of English and I teach in my town, and I have students Then they say, what are they like? What are your students like? Then I
What
mentioned
they
that they
like.
are all trollers, they never miss a chance. Yeah, exactly.
And one of his absents, the king of troll.
Yeah. And then you guys will say he's a scamster.
Ah,
That's one thing that is not true. You're the only one who is not paying. Everybody else is paying. Shame on you. Look, Bhishek, they are telling each other not to pay right in my face. And I have to teach them tomorrow. Who can be more helpless than me? You believe it? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Everything adds up. That's what I taught. Yeah, today's video. Yeah. I'm counting everything, guys. Everything adds up eventually, okay? And you will be made to pay. You will have to give a compensation for everything you're saying here. On the one hand, you say you don't like your girlfriend, and on the other hand, you say you love your girlfriend, and on the other hand, you say I don't care about her. Yeah, it doesn't add up, right? Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that anyone who has got a little bit of a skill, because phrasal verbs is not for the beginners. Let me be very clear. Phrasal verbs are not for the beginners. Beginners first learn how to form sentences in English. You guys can appreciate phrasal verbs. So the video, that's why I said in the very beginning of the class that I'm never going to teach phrasal verbs in the class. Okay. So please benefit from the videos itself. Okay. Okay. Now, compare here. What something like means tell me about it. What is somebody like means tell me about that person. How's your mother and what's your mother like? What's the difference? How's your mother is inquiry about her well-being. She's
yeah,
good,
well,
she's unhappy, she's happy, she's fine, she's not okay. How is she? You know her. And what she like, tell me about her. What kind of person she is. So if
what
I ask
kind?
you, how's your dad? Then you will say he's fine. You will say if I say,
He's
what's your dad
fine.
like? Then you will tell me about his nature, personality, character. Understand? So fine, let's wrap
Yes,
up
sir.
here and we'll carry on tomorrow.
Yeah,
We'll
tomorrow
continue. Okay. And you guys have homework tomorrow. For tomorrow, the homework is to write that biography, 5 paragraphs, talking about, Prince William. Harry. Okay. So that's all. Let's meet tomorrow, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good
Bye-bye,
night, sir.
everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.